So at 2:12:09, the chief opens up conversation. Captain Regan, Lieutenant Hinkleman, Chief Cioffi, Paul Duffy, Janice Romano, Fran Marinuzzi. He referenced me while talking about the scene from the movie Animal House. I'd actually never seen that scene in the movie. I had to Google it on YouTube and understand what was even being spoken about. He references the scene in Animal House where Kevin Bacon is on all fours in his underwear. And Kevin Bacon is getting spanked with a paddle over and over. And the chief says, hey, you know what? You know what that was? That was like, thank you, sir, may I have another? Thank you, sir, may I have another? With Carol, yeah, slap me, thank you, sir, may I have another? That's not funny if somebody's laughing. I'm just going to say that right now, okay? How is this appropriate conversation in the workplace? Gloria, do you feel that to be appropriate conversation in the workplace?
I'm not making any comments now. I reserve my comments later.
Well, I'll be asking each and every one of you at the end of my presentation and what I have to see what your comments are.
We don't get to do that. You don't get to cross examine.
I'm not going to do that.
She has the right to ask questions.
Thank you. How is this appropriate conversation in the workplace? How is this conversation referencing me to that scene in Animal House with someone in their underwear getting spanked with a paddle appropriate? Do you think it is acceptable for the chief of police to be saying to a group of employees, which included Captain Regan, Lieutenant Hinkleman, Paul Duffy, Janice Romano, and Fran Marinuzzi, Carol was in a really good mood. I think you were going in the back door and making her happy. Can you imagine this? The chief at Borough Hall with 6 other borough employees, 2 of which are police officers, talking about how anal sex is making me happy. Next.
Funny lady? Huh? Real funny? You people here, Ed, you people should do the right thing here.
Okay.
What I had to go through.
You know what?
Shame on you.
Why isn't he being removed for yelling out?
Because he's upset about his wife.
You don't get to do that way. Just like the resident that talk about your husband that way.
For the record, that's my husband, and he has had to hear me listen to tapes talking about cops having anal intercourse with me. I want to know which one of you sitting in this audience that has a wife, a sister, a daughter, is okay to listen to this continually. This is disgusting. I don't understand what kind of world we have come to, and this town is out of control.
Mr. Altieri, that's not funny, Mr. Altieri.
Ellen Beck thinks it's funny.
Continue, Carol.
Unbelievable.
Next, they laughed at the chief's statements saying about me. Ooh, what a visual. Then Chief Cioffi continues saying, I remember that whole thing about a bag. That's a 2-bagger. One for you and one for her. Then they all continued to laugh, going back and forth about me. I want to ask all of you if you think that this is okay with this being said at work by employees about myself, another person who was working at Borough Hall. Would you find this conversation okay if Chief Cioffi, Captain Regan, Lieutenant Hinkleman had these types of conversations about any residents, about your wife, your daughter, your sister? How can you find that this disgusting, deplorable, lewd, indecent, vile conversation does not warrant hiring a hearing officer? This language and conduct is not the conduct of an officer and a gentleman or any borough employee. As if that wasn't enough, within minutes, Chief Cioffi returns to the conversation about me saying, at 2:16:24, she was very happy. Lieutenant Hinkleman responds, so were you. Chief Cioffi then goes on to to reference how Mike, my husband, was making me happy, again referencing sex. You can hear Captain Regan and Lieutenant Hinkleman go into belly laughs. It is out of line for the Chief of Police, the most senior law enforcement officer of this borough, to talk this way in front of women. It is out of line for him to speak this way about women. It is out of line for him to speak this way in front of employees. And it is out of line for him to speak this way in front of subordinates. On the flip side, it is out of line for all of these individuals that were present to engage in this conversation, to laugh about it, and to not say, stop. By not saying stop, they were all participants. Disgusting, vile, reprehensible. And for you to not bring a hearing officer to investigate this situation makes you complicit in these actions, and you are all accepting and tolerant of this type of graphic, explicit sexual harassment if you vote no to a hearing officer.